Islam, Islam, Islam. I am Sealander Bay, and this is Moor Not Poor. So, I wanted to stop in today and give a little snippet of information. In the media, everybody has been attacking President Trump about using this word black jobs. Question is, what does he mean by black jobs? What is a black job? What is not a black job? Have people ever questioned what is a white job? What is a Mexican job? What is an Italian job? So the ignorance of people to accuse President Trump of having ill intent when all he said was the word job. Everybody else is creating ideas of how racist he is when he never said anything racist. Now hold on, before y'all attack me, let's go a little deeper. The word black, according to science, means death. The word white means purity. Purity means God, and God means ruler of the land. So with that being said, do you think white people would get upset if somebody said, hey, we're trying to make more white jobs? No, they wouldn't. And then probably some people would say, well, they don't have to say that because they're white, so they don't have to ask for anything. But you're wrong. Because Europeans are the highest population on welfare in the United States of America. It's so-called poor white people. There are more so-called white people in poverty, if I'm not mistaken. They make up a big chunk of the poverty margin in the United States of America. So we have this false ideology that poverty is disproportionate amongst us, but it's really not. There's a lot of us Asiatics that make a bunch of money, and we have a bunch of opportunities. Our parents have done well. Even if our parents haven't done well, we've been put in good, great situations where we don't have to beg. There's no one putting a gun to our head. There's no one locking us up. There's no one putting us in cages telling us what we can and cannot do. Yes, there's a system, but when you understand this system is blind. This system eats everybody up. Everybody gets eaten up. Even Europeans get eaten up by this system. And that's what us as so-called black people, Asiatics, Moors in America, we have to comprehend this idea. And number one, get away from referring to ourselves as black, and get away from being so offended when someone uses the word black when you used it first. We would have never had this black job conversation if nobody was asking him about black jobs. You see how ignorant that is? I had a conversation with my friend the other day, and I was saying, well, okay, President Trump didn't say anything about black people. It's black people that's asking him about black people, and then now you get upset that he used the word black. That's really what you're upset at. You're upset that he said black. Would you have been happier if he said Negro jobs? Would you have been happy if he said jobs for niggers? But then he said black jobs, and now it's offensive. But black is supposed to be a good thing. But deep in your heart, you know that black sucks. You know that being black, the word black, just listen to it. Black. It was a blackout. I hit him in the eye, he got a black eye. Oh, they stopped giving him shows. They stopped paying him money. He can't get on the media anymore. He's blackballed. Oh, people don't shop with him anymore. He's blacklisted. Oh, we got some information on him. Let's blackmail him. Everything associated with black is demonic and death. And that's why if you look at the progression of our people when we agreed to start using this word black, death and regression started taking over us. It was a point in time when we didn't want to be called black. We didn't want to be called Negroes. We were not for it. And for some reason, they convinced us that the word black means something different from the word Negro. But that is a contradiction of the facts. The word Negro is negro, which is Spanish for black. How stupid can we be? And I'm saying we because I grew up saying black, thinking that it's different from negro or negro, but it's the same word. What type of dumb stuff is we on? All right. Now, when a lot of people say Moor means black, but Moor cannot mean black, and I'm gonna explain why it can't mean black. Because the word black was invented in the 1500s. The word Moor is much older than the word black. A lot of people say the word Kim, as in Kemet, or Kim, means black, land of the black. But that is false. It cannot mean black because black was invented in the 1500s. So my theory and my perspective is there was another word that was used to describe darkness. But this particular word black, when you look at the etymology of it, it actually means blanc or black, bleak, which is white or pale. So you're telling me that black means pale? Yes, I'm telling you that black means bleach. Black and blanco, that's black. Look it up. Look up the etymology of black. You would see that it is an Old English word that originally meant pale, wan, livid, to shine, to burn. Okay? And it has evolved into a word that means dark. Now, a lot of people can say these type of things don't matter. Why does it matter what words we use? Well, the question is, why does it matter? Why? Okay, if it doesn't matter, then why did they give you the name black? If it doesn't matter, why didn't they just keep calling you a Moor? Why, once they kicked the Moors out in 1492 of Spain, or the Moors gave up their power in Spain because they didn't leave in 1492. But when the Moors relinquished power in Spain and Al-Andalus, it was a mission for the Europeans to reclassify the Moors. The first reclassification was Morisco. That's a Moorish convert. Then you had different levels. You also had the transition from the word Moor to the word blackamoor. So they started introducing the word black, but they also would keep the word Moor. So they would say, oh, that's a blackamoor, that's a blackamoor. Evidence is in the 1499 Geneva Bible. I think it's 1499, but it's in the Geneva Bible. If you look up, I believe it's in Isaiah, but if you look up where they use the word Cush or Ethiopian in other Bibles, you could look up in this Geneva Bible and it would say blackamoor. So what does that mean? That means that in 1499, it was a known fact that the sons of Cush, aka the sons of Ethiopia, which is a misnomer, were considered as blackamoors, or originally considered Moors, who are now labeled black, Negro, and colored in the United States of America. I hope this helps. I hope this speaks some truth to the term black and the idea that black jobs don't exist. Maybe that's why people were so upset, because they knew that he was feeding them a bunch of crap. But you asked him a bunch of crap and you want him to give you an answer, and he doesn't have an answer to dumb people's questions. And European people are so frustrated because they can't tell you that you're not black. It's only somebody like me that can come and tell you that, because I am you. There's only somebody that looks like you that can come and take you out of the situation that you're in. These Europeans are never going to tell you that, even if they find out it's not their mission to let you know that you're not black, because they're benefiting off of your ignorance. They're never going to stop calling you black unless you say I'm not black. Stop calling me that. And unless you stop calling them white. But you want them to be superior to you. And that is the psychological imprisonment that we're in. Psychologically, calling a person white automatically puts them on a pedestal. They're not white. They're not white. That's not no disrespect or nothing. They're just not white people. Okay, they're Europeans. There's some good Europeans, there's some bad Europeans. But I'm not gonna automatically call you a white person because your skin is pale. That's not what I'm gonna do. All right, so with that being said, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you gathered something from this or gleaned something from this. I hope you gained something from this. And again, this is Sealander Bay, Moor not poor. Hope you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Islam, Islam, Islam.